Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King, and welcome back to the channel. Before we jump on into anything, we're currently live on Twitch, and you're probably wondering what's up with my hair. You have to come out to Twitch to find out, or if you know, you know. Anyways, today we're talking about the hotfix that we just received in Dead by Daylight 4.0.2, and in this, it's a relatively small hot patch that they've been working on a while for, but there is some information in here that I do want to talk to you guys about, as I'm sure you can read by the title. First of all, we need to talk about the most recent nerfs that are coming to Pyramid Head. I am fully on board with these changes. I think it's great, so let's read what they're actually about. The first one is remove the ability for the Executioner to see the aura of the Cage of Atonement and survivors inside of them. And in addition to this, they added a system that will despawn the Cage of Atonement if the Executioner is near it for too long. The Cage of Atonement and the survivor inside of it will respawn in a new location. Holy moly, that is incredible news. So, as you guys know, if you've been watching my streams, I always said that Pyramid Head was pretty damn strong, and one of the things that people do as a common mistake is as soon as they put someone in the cage, they quickly run back over to the cage and just kind of secure the kill because you have no fear of decisive. So if you hook someone, then you put them in the cage, you can literally just camp the cage and kill the person right out. And it sucked because you also could literally stand in front of this cage and no one would be able to unhook the person. So I like that they made it so that you wouldn't be able to unhook from the side because that wouldn't logically make sense. Instead, they made it a little bit more fair and balanced so people can actually play Pyramid Head the way he was meant to play. Not to tunnel, but to have some good snowballing energy. And now you can send people to cages and you won't know where they're at. This is incredibly good. I'm very, very happy, and I'm a killer man. I want to put that out there before everybody in the comments starts typing away that he didn't need this change. I think this is a good change. I think it's fair for survivors, and people will now understand and be forced, essentially, to learn how to play him better and not rely on just countering the DS with his power. So, a very, very, very nice change to that. And I also like the idea of if you're standing there for too long, the cage will just completely disappear. Now, the only thing that will suck with this is towards endgame. If you decide to send somebody to the cage and they spawn right next to a door or something, you'll have absolutely no idea. So I can see how this can come in hindrance towards endgame. Early game and mid game, not too bad whatsoever. There was also a bunch of bug fixes. I'm not really going to get into them because the list is really long. We're only going to focus on the major ones. So first of all, Konami Code is back up for people on console. This is working. So if you guys know how to do the Konami Code, I have confirmed this is working. So if you're on Xbox, if you're on PS4, do the Konami Code. You can get yourself a free charm. Remember, you need to have the DLC in order to be able to do this, and you need to have Pyramid Head or Cheryl Mason selected on your menu in order to successfully do it. If you do it properly, you'll hear the little DBD retro theme going on in the background, and then you will unlock the brand new charm. In addition to this, prior to this patch, the Ghastly Gateaus were working incorrectly. They would give you 100% or 140%, I'm sorry, instead of 104%, and they didn't stack as well for everybody else to get it. That has been fixed, and everybody will now be able to play these and stack them. So go ahead, save them up, stack them up, do whatever you like with them. They are working as intended. So if you were using it to get that extra 140%, you can no longer do that. They also fixed a lot of hillbilly sounds and hillbilly stuff. So that's a lot of changes coming to the hillbilly. I'll leave the post itself down in the description for those of you guys that are curious if some of the bugs that you have encountered have been fixed. I know another major bug that a lot of people had was when you get the crown and you ran out with it, you don't get the cosmetic on the back of your head. That has also been fixed. So now if you do decide to get a crown and, you run out with it, you'll actually get it on that character. Everything else has pretty much been fixed that is known as an issue, and I'm sure they're going to work on a lot of other things like the Blood Warden, like escaping through Blood Warden has been fixed on the new map, and a lot of other things. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think about the Pyramid Head nerfs. Those are probably the biggest balance changes that we've seen for him thus far. I would like to hear what you guys think about him. How do you think it would affect his power and things like that? Remember, we are live on Twitch, so please come on out and say hello. And as always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you guys, and we will see you in the fog.